What up? Welcome into the FYF Front Yard Fantasy Hour presented by FanDuel. I am your better and very, very hungry co-host today, JL Garavalo. I'm joined by my FYF brothers, Jay and Joey, and we got a special guest in the house. We got our good buddy, Nate, in the house. You can find all this stuff at IBT. He's pretty big boss there. Video content you can find on Player Profiler, and it's got a pretty dope video series, Dynasty Diehards at Razzball. Nate is our dude. How you doing, Nate?
I'm wonderful, man. I'm stoked to be here with you guys, filling in, having fun, playing my favorite game, Fantasy Fortune, which I will probably lose, but that's okay.
Is this your favorite out of all of them?
It's my favorite out of yeah. This and Jeopardy.
Really?
Yeah.
And Pole Perception.
No, I've been Pole Perception.
I've been quizzing the front yardigans, as we sometimes call them, of what everyone's favorite game is, and I've gotten every answer this week.
Well, I'm a nerd who likes Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy in real life, so there you go.
Oh.
I think Fortune's probably my favorite too. I get the most hyped for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's so fun. I love the word elements. Well, they already alluded to it. We're playing Fantasy Fortune today. If this is your first time playing or joining us, playing with us, you're gonna have a good time. It's a word game. It's fantasy football. It's NFL trivia, and this today, boys, is Super Bowl edition. Let's go. Let's go. We got this big game on Sunday. We gotta celebrate it. We already got some folks in the chat. We got Scampers in here. Fantastic Thursday for some puzzles, FYF.
Meow.
Hello, Scampers.
And then he said, "This 3-minute bit will never get old."
That's what my wife says.
That's why we keep doing it.
Jay.
You know, Jay, well done.
Hey, 3 minutes is all it takes.
Hilarious, Jay. We got Dame in here. Says, "Sup, dudes and dudettes." What up, Dame? Welcome in here. We got Jacob. Said, "Hi, FanDuel."
I think it's important to set goals in your life. And now my goal every time I'm on the show is for JL to hit that laugh button.
It's still kind of new, so like I haven't quite worked it into the habit yet. So it's always delayed right now. And we got IBT in here. In between media afternoon, everybody. My money's on Joey. Sorry, Nate.
Yeah. It's fine.
Don't even tell me sorry.
Believe in me. What can you do?
At least you got sorry. I mean, didn't even say sorry.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, you wore a shirt with my name on it, Jay. So I mean, I guess
you did, didn't you?
But now the pressure's on that I have to win. So this is just this is when I lose.
Man.
Hey Joe, how many times have you gotten the laugh track to go?
I've got it 0 times.
Right,
but you know what? Goals. Goals.
Got two. Two ahead of you.
Now you have it. No, that was for Joe.
No.
David said, hungry host. We got Brad in here. Said, "Hey, JL, Jay, Joey, and Nate. Much love, fellas. Good to see you, Brad. Good to see you, my friend." And we got Grim in here. Said the notifications never came out for the stream today, guys. Sorry, Grim. We'll fire Jay.
Yep.
I mean, it had to happen.
Had to happen.
Yeah, the notifications are it's in my contract, so I screwed it up. I'm sorry. I apologize, Grim. I don't know who's going to do it now, though, since I'm gone. So
yeah, we'll see.
Probably Joey.
Here's the thing, Jay. I've been fired on the show a bunch of times, and you can get rehired by the end of the show.
All right, maybe if I win, I'll get rehired. We'll see.
Yeah, you got to perform.
I'd go a different avenue. If I were you.
And Joey with the heater. All right, guys. Let's get into our game of Fantasy Fortune. Before I explain the rules, do me a favor. Hit that like button on this video. FanDuel's always got some great content coming out. Let me tell you.
Absolutely.
All right. The rules of Fantasy Fortune are simple. It's kind of like the popular TV game show Wheel of Fortune, but we themed it for fantasy football. We themed it for the NFL. And instead of spinning a wheel, contestants will be answering fantasy football trivia questions in order to guess a letter. If you get your question right, you're going to get to guess a consonant for the puzzle. But if you get your question or you guess the letter wrong, then your turn's over. You can answer up to 3 questions correctly before we move on to the next contestant. And if you get all 3 correct, you're going to get to bank that money. During your turn, there are 2 other actions you can take before the next question. You may either buy a vowel. Each vowel is going to cost you $100, and you must have a minimum of 500 in order to in order to buy a vowel. Or you may solve the puzzle. So if you solve the puzzle, you're going to get to bank all the money in your round bank, and you're going to skunk the rest of these guys. If they have money in their round bank, it's going to go to 0. Round bank. We'll play like this until we run out of puzzles or run out of time. And the contestant with the most money at the end of this game is going to be the champion. We'll see. You boys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I am ready for this competition between
Ron
friends
Bonk.
and
This
family.
What do you say?
Ron Bonk.
Run bonk. All right, this first puzzle is going to work completely differently than how I just explained. So ignore everything I just said. This one is going to be a toss-up puzzle. I'm going to slowly reveal letters on this puzzle, and contestants, you have to say your name when you think you know the answer. You're only going to get one shot at this. So if you get it wrong, that's it for this puzzle. If you get it right, you're going to get to go first next turn, and you're going to get to bank $500 to start the game off.
Can I say Ron Bonk?
You can say whatever you want. All right, here's the first puzzle. First puzzle. This is an NFL player. The category is NFL player. I'm going to slowly reveal letters. Say your own name when you think you got it. I'm going to go based off who I hear first. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Come on.
Joey. Quez Watkins.
Quez Watkins is absolutely correct.
Was not
Joey.
thinking Quez Watkins. Well done, Joey.
He said Super Bowl, so I was going through all of the wide receivers. And when I got all the way to the bottom of the Eagles depth chart, I found him there.
Very last one. Were you close to that, Nate?
No. No, I was not.
Me either.
I'm like, who is
there?
there other than Sammy Watkins?
That's what I saw. 4 letters. I was like, okay, Josh. Like, okay, and then I saw Q, or U and E. I'm like, that's not how you spell Josh.
Queen.
Props to JL for a puzzle with a Q and a Z.
Right, well done, man.
This is Scrabble. I'd be winning, boys.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So I'm losing. All right, Joey, that's going to get you $500 in your round bank. You guys think Quez Watkins could do a little ditty in this Super Bowl game? You think he'll be relevant? What do you think, Nate?
No. He might have a catch. I bet he has 2 targets, 1 catch, 10 yards. Is there a line for that in Vegas? Because I'll take it.
Maybe.
Probably somewhere.
Jay and Joey, what do you guys think?
I think the Super Bowl. Oh, go ahead, Joey.
I believe I saw the FanDuel line earlier in the week was like 25.5 yards. And I put a little bit of money on the under on that.
Good
so
call.
I'm not expecting to go over 25 yards.
I'm not putting any money on it, but it's the Super Bowl. They pull out all the tricks. Wouldn't be surprised to see. I mean, you saw the Philly special the first time. Yeah. Nobody had Nick Foles catching a touchdown. So who knows? Anything goes to the Super Bowl, but I'm not willing to put money on it either way.
What are the chances they try and run the Philly special twice?
No way.
It'd be the last thing they expect. That's all I'm saying.
Think about it, and now I want it to happen so bad, even though I want the Eagles to lose.
What if the game it comes down to a last like 4th down on the goal, like same situation? And what do the Chiefs do? What do the Chiefs like? That would be such just an absolute mind f.
I can see Sirianni doing something like that. So he seems like the type of guy that would.
What if
it wasn't even Sirianni? It wasn't even him. The Chiefs.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the Chiefs do it. I mean, they did ring around the Rosie, so
yeah.
Why not?
Chiefs go up by 21, and they run the Philly special just to rub it in.
And Graham had a question for us. This process what you said as I said it. Graham said, I had a boost sent to me saying Sanders and Pacheco are plus 150 for getting 10 plus yards each in the first quarter. Would you take it or no?
Yeah, I take that.
Yeah,
I think I would take that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your only real concern is if they try to get CEH involved early. Jerick McKinnon isn't going to get involved on the early downs. You know, if Philly controls the ball and Pacheco isn't really that involved, maybe. But for plus 150, that is well worth it.
Well, you just convinced me, Jay, because you said if CEH gets involved, we all know that's not going to happen. So there you go.
Although this would be like the game that he does get involved.
That's what I'm saying.
I could see it.
Right. What was it for them? Are weird. Where they used to play for him a couple years ago, like had like a ridiculous Super Bowl. So where?
Who did?
The running back for them a couple years ago.
No. It was. It was.
Wasn't it Damian Williams?
Yeah, Damian
Williams. Yeah.
I could see his initials, but I couldn't put the whole name together.
I got the W right, so that should count.
Yeah.
You did.
You strength.
You said
Counts for very
you,
little, Jay.
You only said where, so like a who's on first type of situation there.
Right.
All right, guys, let's get into our next puzzle here. Joey, you got that one correct, meaning you are going to go first in this next puzzle here, our second puzzle. This one is rhyme time.
These are my favorite.
Next.
Category is rhyme time. An example of this might be I couldn't think of a single one off the top of my head.
Watching Benjamin Button with Cortland Sutton.
Making sounds with AJ Browns.
I mean,
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like
Sounds like something Jay would say, but yeah, I'm with it.
Shoveling snow with Joe Burrow.
Ooh.
I like it. Scamper said Kansas City Shuffle. That doesn't rhyme.
Come on, Scamps, you're better
Come
than
on,
that.
Scampers. All right, so this is rhyme time. Joe, you are going first. Would you like a question?
Yes, I don't have any money to buy vowels with.
All right, so we're gonna start.
I made that
this-
mistake once before.
Yeah, it happens. We're gonna start this game off. The question's off very simply. Simple category here. Me asking you 50-50 trivia questions. This first category I'm gonna ask you is fantasy points. All my fantasy points questions are going to be PPR formats. Just keep that in mind throughout the game. Joey, tell me.
Okay.
2022. Who had more PPR fantasy points?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Devontae Smith? Or was it Stephon Diggs?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs is correct. Well done. What consonant would you like?
I wish it was Devonta Smith. I would like an N, please.
N?
As in Nancy.
As in Nancy. Jim Nancy. There's
There it
one
is.
N.
Only
give you-
one.
Yeah.
I'll give you a 500 in your round bank. Joey, you can buy a vowel here. You do have enough. Or you can take another question. Or you
I'm
can
gonna take a question.
Buy one, Joey.
take another question. Take another question. All right, Joey, tell me which player had higher fantasy points per game this season? Which player had higher fantasy points per game this season? Was it Jalen Waddle or was it AJ Brown?
That's tough, man.
At least
I will go AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is absolutely correct.
It is
What consonant would you like?
well done.
a G.
G. There's one G. Oh, I'm sorry. There's two G's.
Two
that
G's.
messed my brain up. That's going to give you another 1,000 in your round bank here, Joey.
I would like to another question, please. I don't
All
want to
right.
give them anything.
All right, we're going into the third question here. So if you get this right and you guess the letter correctly, you're going to get to bank your moolah. All right, Joe,
Okay, that's me.
Pull out the Joe.
tell me who had more PPR? Well, this is that. Who had more fantasy points in 2022? Was it Aaron Rodgers, or was it? I'm sorry. Was it Aaron Rodgers or was it Russell Wilson?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is correct, but not by very much.
Really?
Aaron Rodgers had 239 fantasy points. Russell Wilson had 225.
That's closer than I would have thought. I thought
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising. But you got that right, Joey. You weren't fooled. So what letter would you like?
T, please. As in Tom.
T. Three
Ooh,
T's is
yeah.
a high T puzzle.
Bank that money, please. And I am
You are
knitting-
cruising.
knitting galoshes with Michael Sloshes.
Nailed it. Nailed it. And let someone else play, Joey.
Damn.
And Brad asking, is Tom Brady the GOAT with Nate Polvo?
I think Tom Brady's a little bit better than me, but I like the rhyme.
No, he was doing the run.
I said I liked the rhyme.
he's the GOAT either way, with or without Nate.
Yeah, that's true. It has nothing to do with me, Brady.
Nate's the GOAT.
And we got Griffin here. It's quite the crew today. What up, Griff? Good to see you, my friend. Your fans at Starvin with Percy Harbin. And that reminds me, contestants, out of the chat, head to the private chat if you
Glad
aren't.
you said that because
Yeah.
I was out.
And chat, play along with us. If this is your first time watching, play along with us. Throw your guesses in the chat. If you get it before the panelists, we're going to praise you. We're going to make fun of them.
Real
But if
quick,
they get it before you, we're gonna praise them. We're gonna make fun of you.
real quick, a PSA. Nobody used knitted galoshes. It just wouldn't work right because galoshes are meant to keep water out, and water would get in with knitted ones.
How do you know though? Have you tried it?
No.
I was 90% confident that galoshes was a made up word until you said that last sentence.
Aren't galoshes like rain boots?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I hope that's not a canceled word.
Yeah.
Did I get
Offensive rain boots.
Did I get the laugh track on that? No, I didn't.
No.
Okay.
You're trying too hard, Joey. See, you're putting the laugh track on a pedestal.
Yeah, you gotta take it down.
I'm trying.
Scott Fish, it's not my first time watching. Can I still play along? No. No, you may not. It's a one-time deal. What up, Scott? Where did we leave off? Let's see. Jay, it's your turn.
The Jay's turn?
Jay's turn.
Oh, it's Jay's turn. Okay.
All right, Jay.
All
Don't screw
right.
this up.
I probably will. Let's go.
Buy some vowels.
With the money I
right.
don't have.
All right, Jay. Tell me, who had more receiving yards in 2022? More receiving yards in 2022. Was it Evan Ingram or was it Michael Pittman?
I'm gonna go with Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram is wrong. Bonk.
Fell
Sorry,
for the
Jay.
trick.
Fell for the trick. Yeah, that one. That was an absolute trick. Not a doubt there. Michael Pittman 925, and I lost Evan Ingram 766. So that unfortunately is incorrect. But Nate, we're moving on to you.
Let's go.
You ready for a question?
I am, sir.
All right, Nate, tell me which player had more fantasy points, PPR fantasy points in 2022? Was it Brandon Ayuk or was it Devontae Smith?
It was Devontae Smith, sir.
It was Devontae Smith. Well done. What consonant would you like?
I'll take an R.
An R. R. Bonk. No
Oh,
R.
you got
Sorry.
it. I see how it is.
Sorry.
You gotta get the Price is Right sound for the soundboard though.
Oh, totally. That would be awesome.
Yeah, we do. We need to.
Not even the actual one, just us recording it, doing that. Just
Oh, like us. Yeah, I like that. Sounds much better. All right, Joey, we're back to you.
Okay. All right.
You ready for a question?
I think I've got a lot of
Do it. Go for it.
I don't have the name though.
Shot.
And
Take it.
Ready for a question, Joey?
a question I have to take. Actually, I like to buy some vowels. Can I do that with bank money?
No, you may not.
I may not. Okay.
Nope. I
I
forgot the
will.
rule.
I will. A question, please.
Question. All right. Joey, who had more rushing yards this season, Aaron Jones or Tony Pollard?
Tony Pollard.
Would be correct if it wasn't wrong.
So wait, was that right or wrong?
You're wrong. Sorry. Jay,
Ooh,
we're back
that
to
was
you.
tough. Let's go.
Question?
Yeah, I got no other choice. I have no idea what it is. So
All right. Which player had a higher fantasy points per game this season? Which player had a higher fantasy points per game this season? Was it Amon-Ra St. Brown? Or was it or was it Lamar Jackson?
that's a tough one.
Surprisingly.
4-point passing touchdowns, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fall for the trick again and go with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
You absolutely fell for it again. Lamar Jackson's a quarterback, Jay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a bit of a trick. Yeah, I gotcha.
I wasn't sure. I knew we had a couple of really rough games, so I wasn't sure if that pulled it down. So I know we started off super hot, but
Yeah, that's a tough one. All right. Nate, we're back to you.
Give me a question.
All right, Nate. Which player had a higher fantasy point? Which player had higher fantasy points this season? Was it Terry McLaurin or was it Jerry Jeudy?
Oh, Judy had some stinkers, but so did Terry McLaurin. I feel like McLaurin was more consistent, so I'm going to go with Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin's absolutely correct, Nate. What consonant would you like to guess here?
I'm going to go with an H.
H. There are 3 H's. That's going to give you 1,500 in your round bank here, Nate, which means you can buy vouchers here if you would like.
Let's go with another question.
Another question. You got it. All right, which player had a higher total number of fantasy points this season? Nate, was it Marquise Brown or was it Adam Thielen.
I mean, Brown was inactive for so many games. I'm going to say Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen is correct. It actually wasn't that far apart, though.
I figured it was somewhat close, but
Marquise Brown's getting those targets early on in the season.
yeah.
What letter would you like here, Nate?
I'm going to go with an S, please.
An S. There are 3 S's, Nate, giving you another 15 hundo. Now, this is we're going into your third question, Nate. So this is your last opportunity to buy vowels this turn before it comes back around to you. If you get the next one correct, you're going to get to, if you get the next trivia question correct and you guess the letter correctly, you're going to get to make this money.
Let's, I'm going to take a question.
Question. You got something to say, Jay?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm glad there's no more H's on the board.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wisely. All right. Nate, you said question, right?
Yes.
All right. Nate, tell me, which player had more receiving yards this season? Which player had more receiving yards this season? Chris Olave or Mike Williams?
Olave played well, but Mike Williams missed a fair amount of time. I'm still going to go with Mike Williams here and regret it probably, but we're going to go Mike Williams.
Nate, Mike Williams is incorrect. It was Chris Olave. Brutal. So, Joey, we're back to you.
Joey knows it. I can tell in his face.
I don't. Do you know it, Jay?
I know part of it.
I know
it. Part of it too. I don't. Okay, I'm going to take a question.
All right, taking a question. Joey, which player played more games this season? Cortland Sutton or Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen is incorrect. Sorry. Completely incorrect.
That was dirty, Jay.
It's a genuine mistake. A dirty, genuine mistake. All right, Jay, we're back to you.
All right.
All right, which player played more games this season, Jay? Was it DJ Moore or was it David Njoku?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore is correct. What letter would you like?
I finally got one right. Let's go with a C.
C. And I'm just going to let you know, the chat thinks they got it. I wouldn't be so sure. 2, 3. That's going to be 3 C's, Jay. It's going to give you 1,500 in your round bank.
Okay.
I know it. I'm really frustrated. I shouldn't have taken that last question.
Okay, I'm going to buy an I.
Buying an I. There's 4 I's. It's going to cost you 400 here. Oh, no. I gave Joey your money. 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right, Jay.
I just don't know that second word. Let's buy an A.
Buying an A.
Doesn't
There are
help.
2 A's. What's the choice?
How much do I have? Let's buy an O.
I know. There are 3 O's.
Okay, I guess I got it now.
I got it, I think.
All right, solve it exactly how it's written.
Spotting geckos with Isaiah Pacheco.
Spotting geckos with Isaiah Pacheco. Well done, Jay.
I'll take it.
You nailed it. You nailed it. Unfortunately, well, you used a lot of your money, but you're gonna bank 1,000 here, and you're gonna keep that 3K from Nate, which is brutal.
That is brutal.
What you get for wearing the Red Sox shirt. So
it's what I get for being greedy, Jay. Not wearing the Red Sox shirt.
And the Grim fan coming in the last Spotting geckos with Isaiah Pacheco, and Scampers got it a couple minutes earlier. The chat was circling around swatting geckos with Isaiah.
that's what I couldn't decide if it was a swatting or spotting.
How many of y'all swatting geckos out there?
When they get into your bag of M&Ms and then they jump out at you when you're going to get M&Ms, you definitely swatted a gecko. Yeah, exactly.
Get out of there.
I thought I accidentally fell into knitting. And so I thought it was knitting gloves with, and then I was like, what Chiefs or Eagles players like rhymes with gloves? And so that's why I was sitting here and I was way off.
That's so funny. And we got Ladarius in the chat and a bunch of pretty amazing humans
Oh,
right
buddy.
here. What up, Ladarius? Good to
Best
see
in
you,
the
my
world,
friend.
Ladarius, right there.
Indeed.
Good
Phenomenal.
to see you. How do you guys feel about Isaiah Pacheco this weekend?
Love him.
You think
Even
he'll
with Clyde back.
even with Clyde back, you're not worried?
Yeah, I do. I think this is Pacheco's backfield. I think he did enough to prove it this year. I think McKinnon either goes on to find a new position next year or is Pacheco's backfield to run with. I really like him going forth.
Yeah, I'm with Joey on this. Pacheco's done everything he needed to do to earn the trust of the team and the quarterback. CEH consistently disappoints. Pacheco's been steady enough, and like they've got McKinnon to catch passes. They don't need CEH to be a significant part of this offense.
Yeah.
Imagine if they would have drafted Jonathan Taylor instead of CEH.
Oof.
Well,
Oof.
yeah.
Whoosh. I think this game will be interesting with the running back situation. I think I'm interested because I think regardless of which way it goes, we're going to read way too much into it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
No matter what.
Just like Gabe Davis last year in the playoffs. It happens every
100%.
single year.
5 touchdowns for CEH. And then he's going to go in the first round again. Brad said, you don't live in Australia, JL. That's how you swat geckos. You're right. You're right. All right. Let's get into our next puzzle here. That one took a little long, guys.
Yeah.
Took a little long.
Wow, yeah.
Jay's fault mostly.
That's fine.
Mostly Jay's fault. This next one, NFL player monument mashup. NFL player monument mashup. So any of these mashups basically take in some name or phrase or term and smashing a player name in there. So a good example is, dude, where's my Derek Carr? Or shoot, why is this happening to me today? Dude, where's my Derek Carr? That's another good one.
Yeah, that is a really good one.
Those are two great examples. Jay.
Also, dude, where's my David Carr?
Dude,
Oh,
where's my David Carr? There you go. So NFL player monument mashup. Let's see who got that one right. Jay, you finished that one. So Nate, you're going first on this one.
all right.
Would you like your question?
Yes, please.
I Nate. Tell me, which NFL team had more points scored last season? Which NFL team scored more real NFL points? Was it the Chargers or was it the Titans?
I'm going to have to say it was the Chargers. It has to be the Chargers.
It does have to be the Chargers because it is the Chargers. It's well done, Nate. What letter?
All
would you
right. I'm going to start out with an M, please.
M.
Move right there.
I almost hit solve. Like completely absent my just almost clicked the solve button.
You're right today, JL.
No,
That's
I'm
all right.
tired.
None of us are.
What? Dang it,
M.
Jay. Now you made me lose my. No M. Sorry.
Bonk.
Bonk. Sorry, Nate.
Who made
Nate
this puzzle?
Nate thought the first word was the same that I thought.
Probably, yep.
All right,
Moving
Joey,
on.
back to you.
Yeah, we're back to me. I'm going to take a question, please.
Well, now I remember what I was going to say. Out of the chat, guys. If you weren't already, back into this game here. Let's see. You said question?
Yes.
All right, Joey. Tell me which NFL team had more passing yards this season? Which NFL team had more passing yards this season? Was it the Bengals or was it the Seahawks?
Man, both of them had top 12 wide receivers. Oh, I'm going to go Seahawks because I think it's a trick.
You're going to go Seahawks because you think it is a trick, but you got the double trick. It was the Bengals.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
Yeah.
Snip,
Happens.
snap. Jay, we're back to you.
Let's go with it.
All right. Which team had more total yards? So before his passing yards, which team had more total yards this season? Was it the Green Bay Packers or was it? Who did I just say? The Packers?
The Packers.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought I said. Okay, so was it the Packers or was it the Jaguars?
Jaguars.
The Jaguars is correct, Jay.
Jaguars.
Jaguars. What letter would you like?
Let's go with S.
S.
Like snake jazz.
Oh,
No S. No snaky jazz. Get that snake jazz out of here. Nate, we're back to you.
give me a question, my friend.
Question, you got it. All right, Nate. Which team had more rushing attempts last season? Which team had more rushing attempts last season? Was it the Bengals or was it the 49ers?
I'm fairly certain it was the 49ers. Final answer.
Your final answer is correct. It was the 49ers. What letter would you like?
Probably one that's not on there. Let's go with an R.
R. There's one R.
Are you ready, kids?
All right.
Okay.
What would you like to do here, Nate?
Let's take another question.
All right, Nate, take a trip with me. Actually, yeah, we'll take a trip in a bit. I actually don't have that pulled up, so we'll come back to that one.
You got me all excited.
I asked you to take a trip before I even booked my own flight. All right, Nate, which team scored more points this past season? Which team scored more points this past season? Was it the Giants or was it the Falcons? I'm sorry. I have to change the question. They have the exact same number of points. So do not answer that because there is no right answer.
My answer is the exact same.
Wow, how did you know that, Nate?
I'm magic.
All right, Nate, which team had more rushing yards last season? Was it the Bears or the Saints?
More rushing yards. It feels like it has to be the Bears. They had the highest percentage of run plays in the league, I believe. So I'm going with the Bears.
The Bears is correct.
Snoochie boochies.
All right.
Wait.
You don't get you seriously. You don't.
I got the reference.
Joey got the reference.
Yeah.
Clerks.
Care to share?
Oh, duh.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Silent
You started
I
doing
should
this.
have known.
Yeah, there are zero
Yeah.
things I can recall from that movie.
Oh, I've seen them also.
There's zero things they can recall from making that movie. So.
That was one of the things I remembered.
No,
In a row?
All right, let's go with an N.
That's my favorite line.
What letter?
N.
N. No N's.
Oh, man, this puzzle.
We're just on fire, fellas.
Yeah. All right, Jay. Or I'm sorry, Joey.
I'll go.
I'm just gonna
It's
play
fun.
defense. I'm gonna park the bus on this game and just take my time because I'm winning right now.
Nah.
No, yeah, let's question, please.
Question, please. All right. Which player had more fantasy points last season?
Okay.
Was it Saquon Barkley or was it Joe Mixon?
Saquon Barkley.
That's correct. What letter would you like?
I would like an L.
L,
Oh,
3
okay.
L's. What do you want to do here, Joey?
I'll buy an A.
Buying an A. Big spender, 1A.
Okay.
It's going to cost you 100. Options are the same.
Oh,
It's
I would
gonna be
like to
Joey.
buy an E.
Yeah. There are 2 E's. And you still have enough to buy a vowel if you like. Whoops. What's it going to be, Joey?
I'm going to take a question.
All right. Here comes your question. Joey, according to PFF,
Okay.
which quarterback is higher rated? I'm sorry. Which quarterback has a higher big time throw percentage? Patrick
Big
Mahomes
time.
or Jalen Hurts?
Who has it? One more time, somebody talked during my
Sorry.
question.
I said, according to BFF, which quarterback has a higher big time throw percentage? Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts?
Patrick Mahomes.
That is
Big
correct. What letter would you
time.
like?
B, please.
B, please. 2 B's.
Money, please.
I would like to buy an I.
There 2 I's. Your options are the same, Joe.
Man,
I'm with you. I got no clue what that
the
name
top
is.
one. I guess.
Gonna be.
I'm gonna take
gonna
another
start
question.
asking
I
the
know
question.
the chat. I'm gonna take a question. I know the chat probably has this.
Yeah.
All right. According to PFF, Joey. According to PFF, tell me true or false. Patrick Mahomes' PFF grade is 95.
That's a true or false question.
Mm-hmm. I'm not counting. I'm just making a miniature. So
True.
that is false.
Mm.
That is false. It is 91. Not quite that high. Still pretty high.
Somebody doesn't study PFF.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Weird.
PFF.
All right. Let's see. We're moving on to Jay.
Yeah, let's go with it. No earthly idea, but we'll see.
All right, Jay. Tell me which NFL team had more wins this season? Which NFL team had more wins this season? Was it the Buccaneers or was it the Browns?
Gonna go with the Browns.
It was the Bucks. Sorry, Jay.
It's getting me with the tricks today. I'm falling for every single one of them.
Yeah. All right, Nate. We're back to you.
So if I solve it right now, what do I get?
A brand new car.
$1,000.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and solve it then.
All right.
David Liberty Bell.
David Liberty Bell is correct.
Good job.
Yeah.
I had Liberty Bell.
I was
you got me
thinking
there.
like David, and then the Liberty match, the last name.
That I was too, and then I just kind of was like, well, that has to be David. So there you go.
9 minutes ago. Damn.
Good job, Dame.
Wow.
Like,
She's-
whose last name is Liber or Liber? Or
Well done.
What are we going to
guys.
do with you, Jay?
Scott Fishbowl finalist, Dame Overboard.
That's
That's
true.
right.
That's her official title. You have to refer to her by.
It is very true. And Beansy said, hi, everyone. What's up, Beansy?
Beansy.
Oh, man. And I'm seeing in the chat that was a no-letter solve from Dame.
Mm.
Unreal.
Wow. I'm impressed.
I think Dame has a time machine.
I think
Probably.
so, too.
That would
Just
really
probably
answer a lot
borrow
of
Scott
things.
Fish's. His little delay trick. All right, guys, let's get into our next puzzle here.
Okay.
Well done,
Joey,
Nate.
you're in the lead, but Nate, you are on the board. You got that one correct, but Joey, you were going to go first because Nate got it. So
Like
this
to
one,
solve.
this one is a mascot mix-up. Mascot mix-up. So these are going to be two NFL teams, but their mascot's not going to be quite right. All right, that's the only part of this category. Only rule of this category is the mascots are not correct. Let's see. We said Joey's going first. Yeah, Joey. All right, ready, Joey? All right, Joey. Which player had more fantasy points this season?
Do it. Go for the glory.
What's it gonna be, Joey?
Do it.
It doesn't make any sense though. Oh, wait.
Have you been on the show before? Nothing makes sense.
And the points don't matter. What's gonna be, Joey?
Just question.
Scenes from a hat.
All right, Joey. Tell me which player had more fantasy points this season? Was it Paris Campbell or DJ Moore?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore's correct.
Yeah.
I know that I
Should've been
sound
Paris
shocked.
Campbell.
It shouldn't be, right? But
Paris
they're
Campbell had
only-
3 awesome games. So
Yeah.
DJ Moore had 4. I'll take a
50
P.
point difference. A P.
P.
Yeah. There are 2 P's, Joey.
Let's get me a letter I, please. By an I.
Buying an I.
I need my money though.
3-0.
So it'd be 700 math.
1, 2, 3. Boom. 3 eyes, Joey. What do you want to do?
Question.
Question. Who had more receiving yards this season, Joey? Who had more receiving yards this season? Was it DeAndre Hopkins or Donovan Peoples-Jones?
I'm still gonna go with Hopkins.
Hopkins is incorrect.
Bonk.
It was DPJ. It's DPJ.
I
Bonk.
like
He
DPJ
got
a lot
you.
next
He got you with your own guy. You were a big
Yeah.
DPJ fan.
I did. I like him next year too.
I
Okay.
did.
Now I get to
All right.
think. Go.
All right, Jay. We're back to you.
Let's
You ready
do
for a
it.
question?
Let's go for a question.
All right. Which player threw more passing touchdowns this season? Jay, which player threw more passing touchdowns this season? Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield?
I'm gonna go with Sam Darnold.
You're going to be wrong. It was Baker Mayfield by 3, 10-7.
Fantastic. I thought that beard, it just got me. That bearded Sam Darnold.
It's him every time. You love the tickle. All right, Nate.
Give me
Ready for a question?
Give me a question.
All right. Which player had more passing touchdowns this season, this regular season? Brock Purdy or Carson Wentz?
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is correct by 2. That's kind of crazy. Well, I guess he just filled in later in the season, so it's not that crazy, maybe. All right, Nate, what consonant would you like?
I'm going to go with an S.
S. There. Whoa,
Okay.
Mamma Mia.
Ooh.
5, 1, 2, 3, 6 S's. That's going to be too high for me to count, Nate. What would you like to do here? Goodbye, Val. You can solve, or you can take another question.
Give me another question.
Another question. All right. Which player had more passing yards this season? Jacoby Brissett or Taylor Heineke?
Got it.
Oh, Taylor Heineke.
I'm sorry, it was Jacoby Brissett.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Joey.
You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Don't miss it,
Sorry.
Joey. Don't miss it.
Would you like a question, Joey?
I'd like to buy an A.
You would like to buy an A, and I will oblige. There are 5 A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So can I can't
you cannot
buy any more.
buy any more vowels until you get a little bit more money in your round bank. You have to have 500 at least. That's the minimum.
500 I have to have in there?
In your round bank. You only have 200.
Okay.
So you can take a question or you can solve.
I'll take a question.
Taking a question. And this is your second question?
First question.
No, you just had a question. This is your second one. We'll go with that.
Okay.
All right.
No, I had money from before.
He bought vowels, so it was
okay. You're right. Might be. So this is your first question. Here we go. Which player has had more passing yards this season, Joey? Which player had more passing yards this season? Was it Bailey Zappi or was it Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's correct. What letter would you like?
H.
H. There are 3 H's. Your options are the same, Joey. Well, now you can buy a vowel if you'd like.
I would like to buy an E.
E. There are 3 E's.
Oh my God.
1,
what is
2,
that?
3.
I gotta. Isn't there another A? Yeah.
I'm sorry?
There's another A
I don't know what you're saying. What does that mean?
in the bottom word. Never mind. I'll take a question.
Taking a question?
Yeah.
All right. This is your second question. Gosh, I can't remember anything. All right, Joey. Which player had more rushing yards this season?
Okay.
Which player had more rushing yards this season? Was it Daniel Jones or was it Lamar Jackson?
Daniel Jones.
That's incorrect.
No, it's
Lamar
not.
Jackson.
It's not. It's
Lamar
Daniel
Jackson.
Jones.
Daniel Jones is 708. Lamar Jackson 764.
I trust you because you have the stats in front of you, but that's still wrong.
Probably.
These statisticians.
Honestly, my track record this game so far, it could be. Could be. Jay, we're moving on to you.
Joey, I'm glad you got a couple questions right because I would have gotten it wrong. So let's go to the question.
Okay. Which player threw more interceptions this season? Mac Jones or Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan's correct. 13-11. What letter would you like?
Let's go with an N for Nancy.
N. There's one N. Oh, I keep doing that. 14. And you get the 500. All right, Jay. You take another question you could solve, or
let's go another question.
I have Al. Another question?
Yes.
All right. Which player threw more passing touchdowns this season? Was it Matthew Stafford or Jacoby Brissett?
Jacoby Brissett.
That's correct. What letter would you like?
Let's go with an L for Lancey.
Lancey. Whoa, Mamma Mia, 4 L's. It's going to give you 2,000 in round bank, Jay. What would you like to do here?
I got it. This is good, JL. Good job.
Thanks.
I'm going to solve.
All right, say exactly how it's written.
Kansas City Chefs versus Philadelphia Seagulls.
Kansas shitty Chefs
There it is.
versus
There it
Philadelphia Seagulls. Well done, Jay. Done.
That last one, once I realized it was chefs, I was like, sea chickens? Like, that
I was going to say
fit.
seaports.
Okay.
Seaports. Philadelphia Seaports.
I knew the way you described it, I knew something was up. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Nice
so
You're
Scammers
knocking
said,
it out of the
whoa,
park.
JL.
Puzzles.
Whoa
Calm
there,
down. It is
and
Thursday, so.
It is Thursday. Super Bowl edition. I got to mix it up. Scammer says Kansas City Chefs versus Philadelphia Seagulls. Well
Ooh,
done.
the game is tied.
Nate,
Yes, sir.
if you're the number one decision maker, are
Number
you
one.
changing the Seahawks name to the Seagulls, or are you keeping the Seahawks?
Keeping the Seahawks.
Keeping the
There's-
Seahawks.
Have you seen a seagull?
Yes,
They're not intimidating.
worst.
They're trash. birds.
I'm sorry. Have you ever gotten a fight with a seagull? Because they
Yeah.
are intimidating. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but they're still trash birds, Jay. They eat trash.
So-
Trashy, trash. Come on,
The Red Sox are trash. So
Wow.
At least we
And
don't
my
have
uncle-
Yank in our name.
yeah, that's true. Well, that's a good thing or a bad thing. I was gonna tell a story, but we're running low on time.
I'm just going to Ric Flair this and sit in the corner and let these two duke it out.
Nate knows I love him.
I know you do.
All right, I think we got time for one more puzzle here.
Yeah.
Depends how
Tied,
fast
so.
we go. You guys are gonna hate me, but that's okay. I'm here for it. I'm here
Can
for
I
the
get
hate
my
because we got
doll
another
hairs,
matchup.
please?
Yep. Boom. Wow. Tie game. Jay and Joey are tied for first place here. This is anybody's game. Next, we got an NFL player idiom mashup.
What'd you call me?
NFL player idiot mashup. That's what I called you.
I'm sorry for that joke.
Jay got it right last time, so now we're back
Why
to
do
you, Nate.
why do you sound so surprised?
We're all surprised.
We're
I'm
always
surprised, to be honest with you.
All right. Nate, you're going first. Would you like a question?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please, sir.
Yes, please, sir. Back to you. You're welcome. All right. So tell me which player had more rushing yards this past season? Was it Kyler Murray or Marcus Mariota?
You got to say Kyler, right? It has to be Kyler.
It's not. It's Marcus Mariota.
That's
think that-
disgusting.
Just a
Yeah.
little short.
This is a family show.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Joey, back to you.
I'm here.
All right. I'll give you a question.
Okay. I'll answer one.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for alerting me of your location, though.
Where's
All
your
right. Which player had higher yards per reception, Joey? Which player had a higher yards per reception? Was it Travis Kelce or was it George Kittle?
Kelsey.
Kelce is incorrect. It was George Kittle.
I knew it was going to be incorrect because you went.
Yeah, that's usually how it
that
happens.
yak? That
Yeah, it
yak for
happens.
Kittle.
All right, Jay.
Yak.
Ready for your question?
Yak.
All right. Which player had more targets this season? Which player had more targets this season? Was it Gerald Everett or was it Dallas Goedert?
Dallas Goedert.
It's incorrect. It was Gerald Everett. On fire, boys. On fire. Nate, you're up next.
Give me a question.
Question. All right. Which player had more receptions this season? Which player had more receptions this season? Was it Hawkinson or Cole Kmet?
You know I love Cole Kmet to death, but he got started pretty late. I'm going to say Hawk.
Hawk is absolutely correct. What letter would you like?
I'll take an H, Pat.
H. No H's.
Oh. I'm just
Man,
reading all
we're-
the letters out for everybody.
We're just
here.
killing it, guys.
Yeah, we are.
Love it. Love
Question,
it.
please.
All right. Which player had a higher receive? I'm sorry. That doesn't make sense. Which player had a higher reception? Oh, which player had more receptions this past season? Joey, was it Tyler Higbee or was it Dawson Knox?
Who had the most receptions?
Yep. Which player had more
Higbee.
receptions?
Higbee.
Higbee is correct. What letter would you like?
A T?
T. 2 T's.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
God.
All right. Here we go.
I'll give you 1,000, Joey. You can buy a vowel here. You can solve, or you can take another question.
I'll buy an I.
An eye. One eye.
Great. Let's solve that mystery. I'll take a question, please.
Question. All right. Which player had more receiving yards this season? Which player had more receiving yards this season? Was it Hayden Hurst or Dalton Schultz?
Hayden Hurst or Dalton Schultz? I'll go Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz is correct. Joey, what letter would you like?
I would like an R.
R. 2 R's.
Okay.
This is your last opportunity to buy vowels this turn, Joey.
I'll buy an A.
Buying an A. All right. Bonk. 2 A's, Joey.
Okay.
Sorry, that bonk slipped out.
It happens.
Yeah.
I
Would you
don't
like
know
to-
idioms. I'll take a question.
All right. All right, Joey. Which player had more receptions this season? CeeDee Lamb or AJ Brown?
Man, that's a really great question, Jail. I'd like to compliment you on that difficult question you just asked
I
me.
accept your
AJ Brown
compliment.
or CeeDee Lamb, who had the most receptions? AJ Brown.
Incorrect. CeeDee Lamb had like 25 more. Jay.
Joey, I would have guessed the same thing. So, big summer blowouts. I'll take a question.
All right. All right. Let's go with this one. All right, Jay. Which NFL team had more losses this season? The Saints or the Seahawks?
Saints.
Saints are correct. What letter would you like?
Let's go with an M for Mancy.
Mancy. 1M. Jay. You can buy a vowel here. You could solve, or you could take another question.
Let's buy an E. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. 3 E's. So you cannot buy a vowel here. You can either take another question or solve.
Let's buy. Can I buy? Oh, I can't buy another. Let's go with the question.
All right. Which NFL team had a higher win-loss percentage? Which NFL team had a higher win-loss percentage? Was it the Ravens or was it the Colts?
Hold on. So you said win-loss percentage. Who had a better record, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to solve it while you were asking me. Go with the Ravens.
Ravens is correct. That's a pretty dumb question, JL. What letter would you like?
Let's go with an L.
L. 2 L's. And Jay, this is your last opportunity to buy vowels if you would like.
Yeah, I would like to buy an O, please.
Buying an O. There are 3 O's. And your options are the same, Jay. We're going into your third question here.
I would like to solve.
All right. Say exactly how it's written.
Rub some Dallas Goddard on it.
Rub some Dallas Goddard on it. Is correct, Jay. Let's go. Woo.
Well done, sir.
I thought it was run home, Dallas.
Run home, Dallas
Run
Goddard.
home, Dallas. Run home. Do I get to keep my job now?
Now you get to keep your job because you are going to be the winner of today's Fantasy Fortune Game Super Bowl edition.
Have you ever won before, Jay?
Have you ever got the laugh track, Joey?
Oh.
No.
Stop fighting, children. Nate,
Sorry.
this is a ton of fun, man. I appreciate you joining us. This is great hanging out with you, talking some Super Bowl.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. If you didn't get enough of me, I'm going to be back on in an hour on Player Profiler with Jack Kavanaugh. So come say hey.
Yeah. And if you aren't already, make sure you're following Nate at Nate Polvote right there under his beautiful face. Absolutely gorgeous. Just stunning. How far can I take this sexual?
I thought he was John Stamos, to be honest. But
wait a minute. Are you calling me old?
John Stamos is a very handsome man.
That's true.
But it says nothing about his age. It did not answer the question. All right, that is going to do it for us today. If you aren't already, hit that like button on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, hit that follow button if you are on Twitch, and subscribe to FanDuel on all these social platforms. They have fantastic content coming out every single day. Kay Adams, Gabby Good, us. Can't miss. Can't miss, all right?
In that order.
We love you, chat. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you again tomorrow.
See you on another time.
Have a good day, everybody.